Welcome back to Prime Time, y'all, and I'm back with another toxic topic. And before we get into this toxic topic, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and get your meal, your drink, your blunt, or your snack, and tell your man or sneaky link that you will call them back. Cause Prime just dropped a new video. So y'all, the toxic topic that I have for y'all today is interracial relationships. Did y'all know that 55 years ago, interracial marriage was illegal? Like, that shit was like, it was against like the Constitution or whatever fuck, I don't know. Like, that shit was like, that's crazy to me. Only 55 years ago, like, you couldn't marry outside of your race. Like, that's, oh wow, like, y'all. But anyways, I'm not finna dive into the whole history of interracial relationships or marriages. You know, we just gonna get into the tea and talk about, you know, the pros and cons and, you know, the obstacles of being in an interracial relationship. So for one, you know, being in an interracial relationship is already, you know, dating is already tough in itself. But then being in an interracial relationship is even, you know, it's like, damn, like, it's like, whoa, like, because, you know, you're going to deal with that unintentional racism at times. Like, for example, you might slip up and say something that might offend your partner, or they might slip up and say something that might offend you, but it wasn't, you know, intentional. It's just like, they might say some stereotypical shit. Like, you might be in the bedroom about to get down with the down, and you pull your pants down, and like, yeah, all black men got it, huh? I see. It's like, that was kind of racist, but okay. Thanks. But, you know, with the sex, sex is, now, if you've been following my channel for a while, y'all, I done dove into the bed with all races. Like, it's different. Sex is very different outside of your race. Like, I done been with a Hispanic dude, a white dude, Indian dude, Native American dude, light-skinned dude, mixed dude. Like, I done been with the races, y'all. Like, and it's very different. Not so much with, like, people of color, but, like, with, like, let's say, like, with a white guy, like, you know, we could be, you know, getting down with the get down, and they might say what I said previously, or let's say we get done doing what we doing, and, you know, we laying there, we cuddling, or they rubbing on me, they be like, oh, I love the color of your skin, blah, blah, blah. It's kind of like, you know, thanks, like, that compliment is different when it's coming from, like, one of your people's a color, or, you know what I'm saying? But when it come for, like, a white guy or, like, a white woman, whatever you sleeping with, it's a little weird. Like, it's like, thanks, but, like, that's a little weird. Like, it almost feels like you being fetishized, if you get what I mean. Like, I done been with this is not all the white men that I've been with, but I done been with a few white guys that I feel like I have been fetishized. And I was like, this is kind of weird. But we're not going to dive into the details. We're talking about the sex. And speaking of sex, with interracial relationships, that also comes to mixed babies. You know, why the fuck did I put quotes? Mixed babies. A lot of people got a fetish for having mixed children. I have myself thought about having mixed kids before. I'm not even going to lie. Like, I'd be lying if I say, you know, I ain't never, like, thought about having mixed kids or wanted to have mixed kids. I feel like we all thought about it. Well, I can't speak for everybody, but some of us have thought about it before, and myself included. But, like, y'all, your kid, like, you gonna love your kid regardless, no matter what race your kid is. Like, what the fuck? But I have thought about it, and sometimes people might fetishize over it, or only date the other race, or have sex with the other race to have that mixed baby. So it's almost like, oh, that's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, why are you, like, with this person just to have these mixed kids. Like, bitch, this is not Build-A-Bear. Like, what are you doing? Like, girl, this is your offspring. This is your, bitch, your heir, bitch, your people. This is your children, okay? Like, you shouldn't look at your children as toys. Like, it don't matter what they look like. Like, they your kids, period. Another thing that I want to say is when you do date outside your race, and this, okay, because I done dated outside my race before, and I feel like when you do, it's almost like your community almost like, they feel like you betrayed them. Like, I can't speak for the other communities, but I'm speaking for the black community right now. If you were a black man and you date outside your race, especially if the race you chose or happen to stumble upon is white, yo, black community / black family, they not gonna let you live it down. Like, they judge the fuck out of you. It's almost like a loss of respect. Pretty much, it's almost like they act like your opinion don't matter. Because, like, oh, you with that white person. So it's like, how can you be pro-black if you with a white person? And it's like, bitch, you can still be pro-black if, first of all, y'all, let's get something straight. What the fuck does pro-black even mean, for real? Because it's like, bitch, we fighting for justice. We fighting for equality. Like, everything is like, bitch, equal. Like, so what the fuck is pro-black? Like, you know, somebody let me know in the comments what the fuck does that really mean? Let's talk about that. Because that could be a topic. But they act like you can't have no opinion when it comes to a black community no more because you dating outside your race. Now, if you date outside your race and they still like a person of color, they gonna judge you a little bit, but they not gonna be like, they not gonna like harass you about it. But if it's like a white girl, they ain't gonna let you live it down. Even if it ends, you could probably date one white person out your whole life, and then for the rest of your life, you date within your race. They gonna always bring that shit up. They're like, oh, you remember when you was with that white person, or that white guy, or that white woman? Like, it's like, damn, like, what the fuck? Like, come on now, like, let a bitch breathe, let me live. Like, what's wrong with that? Like, your family, they will always, they be judging. Not everybody's family, but my family has judged, because, you know, I done dated, all my relationships have been interracial. Damn. Not saying that I can't be with no black man. It's like, I don't know, y'all. Like, that's what I just stumbled upon. Like, I have talked to black men seriously, but it never got that far. Like, so, like, I've been with, like, a Hispanic guy seriously. My second relationship was with a white guy. And then my third relationship, it was a black dude, but he was mixed with Hispanic. He was a mixed guy. So, all my relationships have been interracial. And my family, they be judging a bitch. It's like, oh, god damn. And not just my family, because, like, even when you do go around your partner's family, it's almost like, you feel like an outsider. Like, nonetheless, like, you know, be like, oh, like, it just feels awkward. Like, even though, like, they could be welcoming and stuff and pretty cool, you could just feel the energy and the vibe that's like, okay, this is different. And just off some of the subjects, or just off so much shit, like, it's weird. It's like, okay, you know what, I'm just be cool. However, it is really, like, awesome to explore, like, other cultures, and, you know, with your partner, you know, exploring that culture and learning about their way of life, like, where they come from, who they are. And also, it's really dope as fuck to, like, share your culture with your partner who isn't of the same race as you. So it's like, yeah, like, it's dope. Like, it is actually cool, because you learn so much being in an interracial relationship. Like, it makes you more open-minded. It shows you that, like, majority of these stereotypes is false as hell. It opens your mind to a lot. Like, it's dope as shit. Introduced to new foods, all of that, like, all that traveling, all of that, like, you know what I'm saying? And then, also, it's like, in an interracial relationship, you do got some benefits, depending. let's say you a black person and you with a white person. Let's say you get pulled, like, cause I done been pulled over before, and you know I was with like my white man got the fuck out that ticket. Shit, you know I pull up, get pulled over, pull off across the road. I mean, he kicked into gear. What was he doing wrong, officer? Oh, hey, thought you was going a little fast there. You know, you know what I'm saying? They just, you know what I'm saying? It's like a benefit there, or like, I don't know. I'm not gonna get into the whole detail. But you know, you see what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Is, you know, it's some benefits to, you know, but dating as like a gay black man is already hard, being black, then being gay, and then you also dating outside your race. Like, that shit is difficult. Would I date outside my race? Yes, I have done it before. But like, to be honest, like, I would prefer, you know, to be with a black man when it comes down to it. However, I'm not gonna like be closed off to other races, but I would just prefer to be with a black man, because it's easier in a way, if you get what I'm saying. Like, it's almost like it's certain shit that you don't have to explain, it's certain shit that you don't have to understand. It's almost like y'all can connect on a level because y'all shared the same experience growing up as being black, or you shared the same experience as growing up as being white, or as growing up as being Hispanic, or growing up as being Asian with that person when you date inside your race. So it's certain shit that you don't gotta talk about but when you do date outside your race, it almost adds like another layer of inevitable issues that you're gonna face when dating. So it is a little tough, but I wouldn't say be closed off, because I know a lot of people, like, I don't talk to a lot of friends, even some family, and or like sometimes even like coworkers or strangers, and they'll tell you like, oh no, I'm not dating outside my race, I can't do it. I just rather be with this, that, nothing against this, it's just this is what I want. And then I feel like that way it's kind of like, damn, like I feel like you almost being closed-minded, because I'm like, you might not ever find your soulmate being that closed-minded, because what if your soulmate ain't your skin color? They could be anybody, but you being so closed-minded, you gonna fuck around and miss that opportunity, because you prefer, or not even prefer, because it's different, when you want to be with that your same race. Not saying that's a bad thing. Like, if you just prefer to be with your race, that's cool. It's nothing against that. However, just keep this open-mindedness to, like, being with somebody outside of your race. But yeah, y'all, it's shit. Do I got some more to say? I think, well, I do got some more to say, but this video is kind of long already. And you know I like to keep the toxic topic short. And if you enjoyed this video, because I know it was a little choppy, I'm sorry, y'all, because, you know, I was really, it's a lot you could talk about with this video. Like, I might bring this topic up again, probably not in a toxic topic, but maybe in a we need to talk, because it's a lot to say, and it's a lot to, like, dig up with this shit. So, if you made it through this whole video, leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I upload. And I'll catch you guys next time on another Prime Time.